Today's concept is around change and how it's happening around us at all times, and how we constantly have to find new ways to respond to and react to all the changes that are happening and going on around us. A lot of times, changes, particularly ones that we aren't ready for or we don't really want, happen to us, and they happen to us regardless of whether or not we're ready for them or whether we have the skills to do what's needed when the time comes. Unfortunately, some people never can adapt to all of the changes constantly happening to them, so they find themselves in recurring situations that do not benefit them at all. They just simply are trying to get by with every waking moment and finding that more and more they just can't. So if you're in that space where you're feeling like you just can't respond to another change, if you're in that space of just wanting to kind of give in to the hecticness and just accept whatever consequence comes with just giving in, it's an interesting place to be. If you can't win no matter what you do, and yet you're still in a place where you have to fight to survive, but you know you're not going to win. The hard part is, often we are self sabotaging our potential successes in this ever changing world by moving the goalpost, by changing our directions at a whim. We constantly try to adapt to change, but in adapting to the change, we are creating additional change. It's difficult when you want to go with the ebb and flow of life, but you're not ready to be in the ebb and flow of life, to react and respond in the way that is needed in those times and places. So if you're in that space, if you're feeling like everything is changing and you can't keep up, you're not alone. There's a bunch of people in this world right now that just feel like as soon as I get my feet on the ground, something else comes along and takes my feet back out from under me. And it can be a frustrating place that sends you into spirals. I encourage you not to dive down that rabbit hole, but instead to get honest with yourself to whether or not this is a change that you're not truly ready to adapt to, or is this a change that you're just fighting to fight? Sometimes it's just a matter of our perspective. We're looking at life's changes and saying, I want everything to stay the way it's always been. And when we do that, we are fighting the ebb and flow of life. Because life is ever changing. Life is ever moving. Life is ever evolving. And when we try to focus on just where we've been and constantly trying to go back to where we've been, we are trying to paddle upstream, and the current's moving us along. So as you're faced with the changes in life, how can you go with the ebb and flow? What do you need to accept to be able to move forward in a way that helps you grow, but also honors who you are. So if you haven't already, I'd love for you to check out my book. It's right above here. You can check out my website, DerekHendersonAuthor.com, where I'll have blogs that I've been on, links to all the socials, and the YouTube video where you will probably find this because it's a little too long for Facebook. And I hope that you engage a little with the Facebook group because I'm really able to respond with people there. And if you have a question that I've brought up, feel free to shoot me a message and let me know how it's feeling for you, how life is feeling for you. And I'll be happy to add some words of encouragement in whatever way I can. And I really hope that we can continue to grow together as humanity evolves to realize that in this ever-changing world and this ever-changing flow, that we all have the opportunity and the chance to empathize with one another, to be understanding of one another and our differences, and to still live fulfilling lives. So wherever this finds you, I hope that you take a little moment to enjoy your day and not focus on everything that's changing from a perspective of fighting it, but focus on all the things that are changing and ways that you can embrace it, you can own it, and you can be part of the changes moving forward that make the world better, rather than focusing on trying to bring it back to something that was never beneficial for everyone, which is why it continues to evolve. So I hope this is helpful. I hope you get something from it. And I hope I get to see you next time. Everybody have a great day. See ya.